We had another German in here, right? What's that in kilometers again? No? No Germans? Alright, never mind.
Good question. But depending on which glider you're in, you should be able to see that on your display.
I just switched my unit to meters. I'm going to tell you it's 2,134 meters. 2134.
2-1. Okay, I'm already above that. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
What glider are you flying?
Discus 2?
Okay. Do you have the nav mod installed by any chance?
No.
Okay. You should give it a try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Discus is a mod, right? Yeah.
Oh, but the Discus now, the latest update, I believe. Oh no, it doesn't come with enough update with enough mod.
I do have Ilix Nav in there. I don't know what mod this. So.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure about that because they had plans to do that for the last update, but ended up not doing it. Maybe, I don't know.
B21. Go ahead.
Flight Sim.to. Well, at least they get the updates earlier than through the marketplace, the MSFS marketplace.
Damn. Well.
Just glitched out.
Okay, so wait, do I fly to TP1 now? Is it like... Oh! Okay, so we're not going yet at all. Okay. Because I have no idea to be honest.
Yeah, because, well,
Because
I was going to say the Saturday is a race.
Because I have a problem finding the waypoints in my, in my non.
Yeah, mine disappeared on the map as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why. It's not going to be a good flight. No, they're just not there.
Yeah.
My graphics card is glitching out here with the reverb. It was fine when I set it up initially, but I think all these people in the air is creating more workload.
You can just reduce your resolution scan, right?
Well, it
Yeah,
should be
I'm happy.
related though. It's graphical glitch. And it's.
I'm screwed.
Yeah. I don't see the correlation between the number of people and graphical glitches, though.
Yeah, well, something's going on. I'm going to have to try to reset it or set it lower. Either that or I won't be alive.
What are the glitches that you're experiencing?
It's freezing and stuttering bad, and then in the reverb, the field of view gets first closed in, like it can't deal with the full field, and then it disappears.
Yeah, so maybe that's a server issue. You might have the same problem with the 2D screen.
Yeah. Well, I just went back to 2D, and it's still glitching. I think.
Yeah,
it's just,
so that's what I'm saying. It's not graphic card related.
Could be all these little buildings, these densely populated city here.
Yep.
Well, I just had an interesting glitch myself. I was, I just somehow I got bumped back to the West USA server,
Oh, well.
and without doing anything, I actually had to go and reselect the West. I was wondering, like, I can't see anybody's neighbor tags.
I'm all screwed up here. I'm gonna have to restart. So hopefully we can join you later. Have a good flight, guys.
Good luck. All right, no more whining. I see everybody now. It's a strange thing, is
Finally, a little bit of lift here. Yeah.
George, have you done this? Have you done
No.
this task? No,
No.
me neither. I'm gonna try to follow Henry. Don't know where I'm going.
The start line will be opened in 15 minutes. Maximum start altitude is
That's finally
7,000 feet.
Can't lift a little crowd here.
Yeah.
Flight simulator crash. Ooh.
Hey Chris, I got some lift right here if you look behind you.
I wonder if it's worth going after the start on the other side of crossing the ridge. Yeah. Well, you got 15 minutes at least, so. Yeah. We'll see where it's going to go after the start. Gonna go to that ridge over.
Does anyone know in the 808 how to get the task waypoints to show on the map view on the nav? On the FS4 tab?
Well, if you've loaded the correct flight line, everything should show automatically. I'm using the DG808 with the Bilbo mod.
So I've got,
never
I've
have
got
to
the
load anything.
the turning points are loaded in because on the B21 nav tab they're coming up, but on the FS4 tab I don't see any like lines going across the map.
Well,
Maybe
can you
you
zoom
just
in and
need
out?
to-
I don't have any extra nav mods installed for the 808. Is that probably why?
No, yeah, well, you should have the mods installed because they're much better, but you should still see the waypoints with the default one. Try to zoom out or in or whatever.
You have you don't have the Captain Bilbo nav mode on the DG808?
No, I don't have any mods installed. For that.
Sorry, I thought you had and you couldn't see the waypoint with that mode. So before it's very it's not working well. You need to have the mode. I didn't have the mode before, and it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
No.
I'm happy to just use the. It's definitely my favorite glider. I'd say it's my favorite glider, like the layout of it and the cockpit and the way where everything is.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I fly. I can't
for
fly
now,
anything else.
For now, alternatively, you can use little nav map to show the waypoints if you use that.
Yeah, I can just tab into that, can't I? Yeah, I forgot about that.
But after this session, rush and go and install the Captain Bilbo nav mod.
Yeah. You can even set up a little nav map. Yeah, it was a really strong thermal. I've got 7 to 8 to 9 average knots here. Wow. It's difficult to say, isn't it? No. Yeah, or a combination of both.
Yeah, it's weirdly on the VFR map, the standard MSFS VFR map that you get from the what do you call it, menu. That doesn't show the waypoints either.
I'm just getting on. Where are we flying out of?
The start line will be opened in 10 minutes. Pilots must be behind the extended start line in 9 minutes. The maximum start altitude is 7,000 feet.
Right above the one we're in.
SSC Saturday.
Not that?
Yeah, my flight plan also does not show up on the VFR map, but I do see it in the 808 nav map.
Ish minutes until the start opens.
Thing is, the Alex nav, you can still navigate from that. The lines disappear, but the waypoints are still there. So if you select the TP1, for example, you can still see the heading you're supposed to be at. Just a quick fix.
And in little nav map, you can set it up so it stays in the foreground, so you could have it theoretically in the side of your window while you're flying all the time.
Yeah,
Is that something different? Is that like an add-on, is it?
The nav map, yeah, it's a map app.
Yeah, okay.
That's a problem. If I'm in VR, I can't use the mode because I can't see anything. Yeah.
But B21, if you're updating the nav display, there are. What would be cool would be if it had customizable data fields. But that's probably a lot of work. Yeah. Or just a data field that has the estimated time en route to the waypoint. That is quite handy. Yeah.
Waypoint.
I do use 8, but there are a few data fields I could do without, like the bearing and the. Yeah. Not that it's crucial to have that information, but it's a nice thing to have.
Nice added feature. That's why I like the 808, because you can add and remove those fields as you see necessary.
Eight minutes till the start. Wow, 11,000 feet. That was really nice thermal there.
What's PZ04X? What type of plane is that?
The Wilga, I think.
Yeah. I don't know why I feel the first leg's going to be a struggle. Well, that's a struggle in itself. Yeah. George, when did you put up that task?
When I shared it on the Discord?
Yeah.
It was Henry. He shared it earlier today.
Earlier today, so there's not really much that you could do to practice it, really.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the point. Okay, got it.
The start line will be opened in 5 minutes.
So
From now, turns to the right are prohibited in the start area. Pilots must be behind the extended start line in 4 minutes. Maximum start altitude is 7,000 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to follow. Yeah. Yeah, I went over there and you loses a lot of altitude really fast, or there's a lot of sink. No, I just went on the first edge, and it's just like you have to have a lot of speed to go there, and yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't have much confidence in the ridges on the first legs. Looking at them.
Yeah.
I'll see where Henry flies. That's always a good indication.
How long have we got until the start?
5 minutes. I don't have I don't have the countdown here on my display today as I'm flying the AS33, but I will still give a rough countdown in 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know if this is going to continue to work, but I got my VR set up working pretty smooth right now for some reason, so we'll just give it a go.
Here we go. Welcome back.
The start line will be opened in 3 minutes. Pilots must be behind the extended start line in 2 minutes.
I still have the tow cable attached to the bottom of my glider. It's just hanging off my 808.
Set the. Yeah, if you set a keybind for it, it'll drop it from your nose.
Yeah, I hit the knob. It didn't. It released the plane, but it didn't release the.
Set a keybind for the rope release, it'll drop it.
Does anyone anyone else flying the 808?
The start line will be open in 2
set
minutes.
elevator trim,
Pilots must be behind the
function to
extended start line
trigger
in
the
1
trigger?
minute.
I don't.
Because it's not working for me. I've got it set. I've got it binded to.
You're right about the
trigger
gear
on.
door. As soon as I opened the gear, it dropped it. Never would have thought of that.
Does the rope from the tow plane would create drag? Would that be modeled?
2 minutes to go.
I mean, what server we got? What server are we on?
West Europe.
Thank you.
The start line will be opened in 1 minute.
Someone has landed in the field.
The start line will be opened in 30 seconds.
1 minute to go.
Start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
No. Ichigo, you got some background noises?
Thirty seconds.
Yeah, Mike, your mic's keying up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Forget to press B if you're on the AS30. Almost forgot myself.
Thank you.
Okay, I see. I have one other deactivated floor.
Hard left to the ridge.
He's trying to get over that ridge, isn't he, then?
Because I started at... Where is he? Hard left.
Crap. He's just trying to fool you.
Oh, yeah. What's this? Yeah. I'm going to take my chances with the ridge.
Actually, I should just fly to that thermal I was in just before the start.
Oh, here's an idea.
I'm kind of new to this. How do you get the tow plane to take off and tow you up to altitude?
You wiggle your rudder, move your rudder left, right a few times, then it will take off.
Oh. Ow.
I had a 20 to 30 meters a second thermal in real life, but turns out the battery was just fucking dead.
I think I might be at the wrong airport.
Where is he going?
The airport is SAUI in Argentina. Don't ask me for the... Yeah.
Where is the dude going?
Are you guys at Sierra Alpha Golf Charlie?
Nope.
Oh, I thought that's what it said.
Sierra Alpha Uniform. What's I? I'm not.
India.
That's right. Sierra Alpha Uniform India.
I'm sorry, Sierra Alpha Uniform what?
India.
Oh God. Yeah, plus he's like, it doesn't make sense. I would never go there by myself. Okay, he's super slow, super low. Oh, no, no. Yeah. Okay.
Now he goes up like a rocket. What the
Yeah.
hell? What the hell?
There is a thermal right there.
No. It's the speed. It's because he uses his speed. There's
Big lift.
no. You want to use the speed to go up. Yeah, I'm behind him. I see his glider, same altitude. It's fun. Uh-oh. I'm gonna pass him. Oh my God.
Good luck.
Yeah, because I don't want to pass him.
Not sure what kind of lift he would have gotten there, or you guys are getting there.
So now he's turning. There's some lift here. That's why.
That's right.
That's loud.
That's why. That is why. That is why. Yeah, so there's a thermal. Everybody's like, it's so cool.
Make sure you circle in the same direction as the highest dude near you. It's a rule of thumb.
Yeah, looks like counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes no sense. Where is that lift coming from?
Well, there's a
forest.
cloud right overhead me.
Yeah, there's a nice
Yeah,
cloud
but you're
above
down.
us.
You're downwind from it. So usually I learned that from you guys that you have to be upwind for the thermals of the cloud. Is that correct?
Generally, I'd say, because that's where the moisture is blowing up from the ground up towards the cloud.
I didn't think that was modeled in the sim yet, though, right? The relationship to the clouds.
there was zero wind whatsoever, the thermals would be going straight up to the cloud.
At least we got the thermal in the same location, that's good. Even if we have to synchronize our fly button clicks, but at least it works. Looks like Henri is flying to jump height 1 from the right side. So ADC Killerman went down those ridges from the left side. Probably safer to not fly over the forest though.
Is going to the other thermal.
Though some of those mountains, they look rocky.
They look nice. Yeah, they look nice. They look attractive.
I'm gonna try it.
Probably use them on the way to the 10.2.
Good question. Are we bound to the VFR rules? So I can go through towns. Okay.
Who is in RC flying in this group?
Yeah, I do that.
I've seen a YouTube video. I followed this guy. What's his name? Ramsey, or he's high-end. You know, he builds like crazy airplane. His last build was the A380.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was watching him last night actually.
And his last video is cool because he went. He got brought over by Tyler Perry. You know, that black director. And the guy is a fanatic. They showed his hangar. So first of all, he built his house with a special RC runway, beautiful asphalt, and he bought the A380 from Ramsey. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
And so Ramsey was in the hangar modifying some of his airplanes. The hangar is there's like 20, 30 RC airplane. Tyler Perry's been flying for the.
He just got like loads of airliners, hasn't he?
Yeah, like the last 20 years, and he's got those beautiful RC airplanes. The guys, I thought it was so cool to learn this.
Did you see the episode where he crashed his Dreamliner that he built?
Oh yeah. I follow him, so I watch every time he publishes a video. I watch it.
That must have been brutal. You said it took him like 6 months or something to build it, and then like first flight he stalls it and spins it into the ground.
I was wondering.
To build in 20 seconds to destroy.
Yeah. I wonder how he's making money. He sells his models, obviously, because Tyler Perry bought the A380.
Yeah. Who is Tyler Perry? He just seemed like some random millionaire to me. I mean, I never heard of him.
He's a very famous actor, director. He's a big, tall dude. He does a lot of. He's famous. He was very famous. He did this role of. I don't remember the name of the character. He was dressed as an old lady with gray hair. It was very comedic. And then
Mrs. Doubtfire? That's all I'm thinking of is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
No.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
No, something like that, but black. And he was.
Right. Mrs. Brown Boys? Is it something to do with that?
No. It's
that's a British thing, isn't it?
and so he's been very popular, successful with this franchise, and then he became a very successful director as well. So he's directing a lot of films, and employing a lot of fully black crew people, actors. He's promoting that side of the business.
Yeah.
The only thing remote controlled I'm interested in are FPV drones. That is some amazing stuff.
I tried that once, and it was a bit like, don't know. You don't get. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It didn't feel like you were actually flying.
Yeah,
I think it's because it's not 3D. You just kind of feel like you're looking at a screen still.
That's what it is, yeah. I just did a lot of simulator FPV stuff. Not even real simulators, but in GTA 5 there's a real cool mod that works quite well. It was super fun. Doing acrobatics.
It's fun to race in FPV against each others, and when you have the FPV goggles on, it is a bit like really bad VR with a crappy picture because of all the distortion and disturbances you get from everything that's running around. But
just a low data rate, isn't it? The analog video stream is low data rate.
They do have HD now, though. From what is it? DJI?
Yeah, DJI probably has something, but but it is fun. If you get the chance, give it a go. Buy something fairly cheap, not that fancy. 4 propellers, 4 motors, flight controller, and a camera, and a transmitter, and then you're good to go. So keep it simple.
Problem I have is that you would have to constantly repair your drones probably if you crash.
No, that's a good thing with the drones. If you have a carbon fiber frame, it's a sandwich more or less. You put the engines on. I smacked that thing so hard into the ground, but as long as you fly over some grass field or something, the only thing that breaks, it's the propellers. I just either bend them back because they're not came off completely, the blades, so you just bend them back, or if it's too much, they are too damaged, then you just replace it, and then you're good to go.
I guess it
clean up the mud on the camera, but
yeah. Guess depends on what type of flying you're doing.
I was into racing.
I'm watching a lot of these freestyle FPV channels. They're
That stuff is
a lot.
amazing.
Yeah, it is.
The places they take those things in and out of and flip around, and it's...
Dude, you guys need to check out Mr. Steel on YouTube. He's the boss of FPV drone freestyle. Absolutely mind-bending stuff they're doing. I keep flying down here and losing altitude, and I don't have a plan. That's not good usually. But I do have the arrival height for the waypoint. Okay, I see there's a gap where the river bends around the mountains, right? So there shouldn't be mountains in the way at least. And we're already on the second leg, looks like. Oh, okay. Yeah. And ADC as well, looks like. Kill the man.
What is the most efficient way to make a sharp U-turn?
Against the wind. And lots of rudder. But
yeah, I think I'm being
turn,
too conservative so far.
It's 240 about right.
Nice.
And you flew on the left of the ridges, or? Yeah. True, true. Oh yeah, there's a max altitude.
Wasting energy.
Keep forgetting about those max altitudes.
What do you mean? What max altitude? Ah, the waypoint. Yeah, waypoint. Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Wait, 201 meters was it? Oh. Okay, I have to lose 1 kilometer then. Oh, done.
And overspeed was 145, right? How do you know then? How do you know if you're overspeeding? Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. That's handy. Mm-hmm.
But the VNE, isn't that is always your speed cross the through the air?
Where is Henry going? Am I missing something?
No, I can't find you guys.
Oh, got it.
I'm wondering about the vario tone, the beeping. How come it is quite a bit behind of what the vario is showing the needle in terms? Yeah. Well. Yeah, no, it makes sense. The needles, they should be fairly instantaneously, right? From the... Yeah, I'm looking at that one. That one seems fairly instant. Well, I mean, you want to have the most accurate at any time information, don't you? Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
My VR setup is glitching out. I'm out of here, guys. Have a great flight.
Okay.
All right.
I have a quick question. Can somebody remind me, or the upwind and downwind from the cloud? The upwind is at the exit of the cloud, and the downwind as in the wind, as the wind enter the cloud. Is that the cloud? Is that correct? So the thermal lift will be just before you enter the cloud, because the cloud. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm confused with upwind and downwind. It doesn't visually do anything for my brain.
Upwind's where the wind comes from, downwind is where it goes.
Okay. Yeah, no, but it's just for me to understand where you have to position yourself.
If the wind's coming from the east like it is now, you want to be on the east side of the cloud.
Okay, so just
to get the best thermals on that cloud.
Before you enter the cloud, then. If you're flying in the direction of the wind towards the cloud.
Yes. Yeah, if you're flying with a straight tailwind and you got a cloud coming up, you'll get lift well before you actually reach that cloud.
Got it.
Where did Henry go? Let's see.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, he's going to that cloud. Yeah. I'm following him, so if he dies, I die.
He did say to avoid the forested bits.
Well, I just got a mega altitude gain from the ridges. Well, I was like stationary on the ridge and got like 14 knots average for like a minute straight. That was awesome. Yeah. I'm now just heading directly to turn point 2. 63 kilometers away. I am to the right of you. Bit higher. I've got 1,200 feet above ground arrival height. At McCready 6 now. But need a plan for turn point 2 going to turn point 3 as well. There's not much there. Oh yeah, that's correct now. Yeah, if I'm gonna have to turn my McCready down if I wanna achieve that. See, Andre is climbing over there. So difficult to tell how far away he is, though.
We are 48.3 kilometers. I'm right underneath him.
Yeah, but how far into the valley? But it looks like you just below the cloud, so...
There's great lift.
Yeah.
Here.
I might just join you. Andre is now just about the same height as me, and he's leaving it. You know what? I'll head to that cloud to the left on the way. That should work just as well, hopefully. Yeah, it's a lot of trees.
If I could just make it to that next ridge. If I could just make it to that next cloud.
I'm sorry, I messed up. What server are we on again?
West Europe.
Correct, West Europe.
Thank you.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Can I go back and restart the task before 2 points?
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
Can I go back and restart the task?
You can restart the task at any time.
Okay, thank you.
Depending on what glider you're using, but all the A3 and the nav mods should recognize a restart.
Okay, thank you.
Got a cloud above me and forest below me. See who prevails.
You will be stuck in the middle.
just a gravitational, no loss, no gain.
I found a nice plowed furrow with the thermal above me, so it's doing me well right now. With force all around.
Nice.
Does the speed to follow for the McCready? It never changes for mine. Is that supposed to change? Yeah, I'm not using I'm using the Captain Bilbo mode.
Or the DG808 or
DG808, yes.
Right. No,
So
the speed to fly. That
the
changes
speed to
only
fly.
when you change the McCready. The speed to fly changes.
Okay.
Yeah,
little
green block.
So like if I change it to 2.8, for example. Yeah. So I set it at 3. Okay. Yeah. This is a long task.
Not a very fast task. That's the point. That's the thing. It's not very long. 360 kilometers, but we'll see what the task time says at the end. Probably close to 2 hours, if not longer.
Yeah.
Well, you will get a silver badge if you complete it, so it's gonna be worth it, trust me.
Yeah.
When is the world update coming out? Beginning of next week, right? Or end of next week?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a New Zealand task together for next Saturday then. Yeah, should be, yeah. I don't know if he wants to create a new task or he probably already has a New Zealand task. Oh, nice. I've been flying in Alaska a week ago or so in the Denali.
Oh, Denali, yeah.
Yeah. That's a
glorious mountain.
It is.
Especially with the Orbex. Oh, no, which is it? Is it Orbex? Alaska Mesh? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Looks great.
That was where me and Fly and I think Biggles was there too.
Yep, I was there.
Live weather, live time. We took off from one of the local airports and was able to summit Denali.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. It is the highest mountain in North America, and also overall the mountain with the basically the highest what would you call it? So Everest is obviously the highest mountain on the planet, but it already starts at a very high altitude. You know what I mean? Denali has a very long or high mountain face.
Right. Total elevation.
Yeah. Yeah, it really stands out, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I love mountains. Yeah.
Urban.
It's okay. I'm starting to appreciate a little bit of flatland. Hopefully, with the next sim update, it's going to be really awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I just realized I'm a few hundred feet above the 7,000 arrival height, but I've got 20 kilometers to go. I'm not opening spoilers, I'm just speeding up.
There's a max. Oh, there's another max 7,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
for all the turn points.
All the waypoints is 7,000. Okay.
Has anyone made it through the second turn point yet?
Doesn't look like.
Yeah, looks like Henri's coming back. Yep. So looks like he's coming back pretty much the way he came there. It's probably where the best.
Or
lift
he
might
didn't
be.
have. Yeah. Or he didn't have the height for the. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. No, I'm just hit by lift. What can I do? I also was fiddling with my map, trying to figure out where I fly next. Henry probably already has a field picked out in his mind he's flying towards. That works. Oh, he's probably flying to that city over there.
I think I'm going to fly past waypoint 2, and there's a thermal just a mile or 2 past. I think I'll see if I can get some lift there.
Who's talking? Flying dive?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm behind you, yeah.
I don't know if you see the same thermal or not.
Yes, that little, it's a bit to your left.
Yes,
I'm gonna try.
I'm very low. I am very low, and I am not confident at all.
Just got a bit of flutter right there, just before I even overspeeded.
I have the height for the waypoint, so no. Oh, 7,000. I was too high. Damn it. Why is Henry going all the way there? I don't understand. I'm following him.
Okay, a little bit of spoilers.
So cool.
I am disappointed in this thermal.
Are you gonna follow Henry, George?
I don't know. Oh no. I'm gonna have a look around here.
The flying dive says, yeah, that thermal looked a little bit
Yeah, it's a little weak.
A little weak. But you don't have the altitude. I know. You were good. I got confused. I thought it was a minimum altitude of 7, but it's a max.
Mm. I think I'm gonna go to the right, to the ridges. I see, but there's a lot of forest in between.
Lots of trees.
I can make it. But there's one rocky ridge I see. I hope I should be able to make it over there.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna run for the hills myself.
Uh-oh. Killer Man is going where Henry's going as well. Pretty slow.
Yeah, I think I would have been better off turning right at the waypoint for the hills.
Is that Killerman talking?
Oh, it's flying dive.
Flying dive.
Just FYI, in Discord you can set it up so it shows the name of who's talking on your screen. There's a guide how to do that on the knowledge base, there's a post.
When you're in VR?
I don't know if it works in VR, to be honest.
I don't have any windows in VR, so...
But I've got it working on my monitor, at least.
Killer Man is awfully low. Buzzing the ground. Uh-oh. Kilogram. Yeah.
My task speed is currently 192 kilometers per hour.
Here we go. What a rewarding feeling when you find the lift.
Yes.
I'm looking at Axel. He's looking a bit slightly in trouble down there.
If I can just make it to this rock face.
Yeah, I hear you. Even flying up this valley, I do get a little bit of lift here and there. Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, Killerman found some lift. It's better, but what's the best flap setting in the DG808 when you're in a thermal? Is it T1 or T2?
Depends on the speed you're flying, really.
I'm in the DG. I'm always trying to stay at the yellow triangle, which says it's the best rate of climb on the speedometer.
Yeah, speed of flight for the flap setting.
Speed the flight for the flap setting, but what's the best flap settings in a thermal?
If you have the nav mod installed, then you can see on your display the speed vertical bar, right?
Yes.
And that vertical bar has an indicator of what flap setting you should be in.
Okay. Okay.
I don't believe none of these sources are really that accurate, but I know from Captain Jack that his indicators are based off of real-world data, so it's not necessarily matching the exact simulated aircraft, but it's a good indicator at least.
Well, my glider decided just to take a nosedive, and I couldn't get out of it.
You must be flying the 808.
Yep. Been there, done that. Probably, I don't remember. But the cause was that I had put in too much rudder input. It really doesn't like that, the 808. It was fairly low speed, I guess. I'm not getting the lift I was hoping for at this rock here. Oh, there's something. Actually, never mind.
Yeah, shouldn't have gone for that thermal. Yeah, definitely one worth trying again.
Don't start it again, please. but I managed to climb if I don't crash. But maybe I will just continue down on route because there's more ridges down there.
Chris, are you go restart?
Oh, we're fine again.
One more time. Always one more time.
I know you guys said it over again, but what was that? Captain Jack mod? Nav mod, correct?
Captain Bilbo.
Yeah, on the Discord, there's a channel called Nav Mods up top in the information category. Go in there and you will find the Nav mods for the various gliders.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'll get the 7,000 feet above. Oh no, that's not above ground. That's total. But still, might not make that for 2.3.
Stevie GK is doing really good.
Yeah. I need to learn to fly faster when I'm not in lift. it's so counterintuitive. But
most definitely.
It makes sense though.
Swim harder when you're drowning.
I think the goal for this turn point 3 is to be just high enough to make it towards the ridge above the tree line. Then you should be good over.
Okay, I think I will be dying today.
Is it you, Tearless?
What?
No.
No.
Nope, gotta hit escape. I need another beverage.
Nice dive, Clockstopper.
Oh yeah. It's a shame knowing you had all that extra altitude before you get there and you had to deploy the speed brakes.
Damn, I just flew over 7,000 accidentally. I thought I was well under.
You gotta watch out for those. Watch out for those miracle pockets of lift right before the turn point.
This leg is fun.
Yep. By the way, I really recommend the Orbex South America mesh. Fly in these locations. Makes the mountains look much better.
I don't think the default looks too bad, but I've never seen the Orbix, so...
There's like, what the default is like, looks like 20-meter resolution. Or even higher, or even 50. Whereas the Orbex should be 10-meter resolution, so... But... Depends on how important that is for you. I need my mountains to look like mountains.
Everybody's quiet.
Talk to me.
Concentration time.
I know.
Pretty close race up there with Anri, DVG, Clockstopper, the Calviar Simmer, Waldo Pepper. all not too far away from each other.
Yeah, it's crazy how far the spread was, and then to all converge, at some point in time, kind of different routes, different paths.
Andrew has been making these videos where he compares our tracks, so make sure to show your GPX files after the flight in the flight report channel.
Absolutely, that's enjoyable to see all the different choices.
Yeah.
All my stupid choices compared to the rest.
I wish I could really see how far you guys are away, because I'm way behind. So,
You can always pull up the VFR map and get a kind of idea.
oh, sure. Let me see my disappointment.
The one right at the back, that's me.
Interestingly, on my default map on the AS33, I don't see any other guiders anymore. I used to see them when we spawned. But now, yeah, they should be, yeah, but they are not on mine. But I believe that's down to the fact that I had to restart my master battery at one point because I thought I didn't hear a Vario.
Oh, don't you lose your track time and all the flight data?
I did it before the test start, though.
Ah, okay.
But yeah,
I think I tried it once in a race and that killed like everything.
Oh yeah. I saw you, Waldo.
Which makes sense, unless it is a proper computer that actually saves every second and continue from the last session.
scenery is starting to look real pretty here.
Michael, getting some static through your mic.
Muted you, Michael, till you figure it out.
Who's Marius? Mediscus 2C. He's back. Oh, he's muted as well. And I thought I found a friend.
Getting quite a bit of flutter at 140 knots already. 135. Yeah, 11,000, 12,000 feet. Hmm. At least this task makes you use the spoilers every once in a while. Don't do
More
that
often
very
than
often.
bragging you. I don't have to use them.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm also quite a bit too high. But my task speed still only 196 kmh. Yeah. But it was already that before this very fast, like, so that was interesting.
And I was wondering why you don't fly into the mountains.
So for the finish, be aware there's a minimum and a maximum altitude. Minimum 4,200 feet, max 4,500 feet.
Oh, wow.
300-foot gap to shoot, huh?
That's where I'm gonna fail.
Oh, I got faith in you, Biggles.
I'm gonna fall asleep. My glider is rocking slightly side to side.
Mine's too. Old was. Hey, where did Market come from? Just overtook me. But now it's stationary in the sky. Looks like a... Oh no, it's flying backwards. Interesting.
He's probably going to the waypoint you just came from.
Ah, that could explain it. That he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Clintus, you don't really want to fly into the mountains there. They don't, at least for me, they don't do anything.
I was thinking they would get some lift over here, but
Yeah,
it's
well,
southeasterly,
same
but
thing.
it's very weak. A bit of lift here.
It's about the 5th time that I could count the grass.
But the last leg is a little bit nerve-wracking. Not much, and there's a lot of trees, and I see Henry's flying. We're side by side. It's fun. He's flying over the river, but I have more altitude than he does, and I'm like, but over the trees. But yeah, so you're not getting much lift at all, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him because I keep losing my altitude. Yeah.
You also want to make sure you're at least 1,000 feet off the ground, of the ridge. As the wind gets weaker, close to ground level.
Good to know.
Apparently, yeah. This is what Henry says, and I trust him.
Well, it does in real life.
Yeah, but there's a difference between ground, or sea level and mountain ground level. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I mean, usually you have more wind on a mountaintop than in a valley or in a flat land.
Oh yeah, sure, but the friction of the ground still the thing still is active, so.
Guys, don't judge me too hard if I get excited because I beat Henry. We're like literally side by side.
Nice.
Question is, who will blow up first?
The question is, who has started the task first? Then we can still compare task times.
Maximus, are you good over there?
I got 1,000 feet advantage in altitude, so I'm gonna be faster. You think he can hear us? Yeah. I wish he could talk.
You'll hear from him in the flight reports channel.
Clintus, if you tell me if you got lift over there, okay? Because if not,
I'm getting quite a bit of lift here, actually. Yeah.
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 How much?
Trying to come up this slope.
I'm about it's constantly 5 over here, so. That's good.
I'm gonna turn my flam off. That's annoying.
Yeah, that last bit of the last leg, I feel like you're probably better off flying over the river and the valley rather than the ridges with the forest.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. I would hate for my sim to crash right now.
Don't worry about the sim crashing. You got to worry about overstressing your aircraft.
Well, I'm watching and my eyes are glued on the speedometer.
Make sure you hit the gap in the min-max altitude.
Yes, as well. My eyes are glued to the speedometer. My hands are on the speed brake. If I don't do an enforced error, it should be
white
good.
knuckle.
My worry right now is if I get the minimum height, the minimum altitude then.
You're getting some lift though in between.
Yeah.
What is the minimum again of the goal?
42, 45.
So about 4,000 feet. What's 4,000? That's why you have technology. Okay, Google. What's 4,000 feet in meters? 1.2 kilometers. What? Doesn't seem right.
That seems about right. I think 3. Yeah.
Okay.
You reckon it's better to fly straight up the river then?
Well, yeah.
All right, task completed. I passed before Henry. That's a first for me, guys.
Good job. Good job.
Sorry for my excitement.
You have all reason to be excited. And you beat him at his own task too.
Well, I followed him, so you know, I cheated. All right, 143.03. So I wonder what he's gonna publish. So where do we land? Yeah, this.
I'm racing Stevie GK, but I believe he's ahead of me.
Clutch stopper is gonna be third. Yeah, that was a fun task.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Yeah, you had it good for a while, and then you got stuck in something, right?
Oh my god. The ground effect of my best friend. Oh fuck. You would not believe my situation right now. Jesus fucking hell. I was less than a meter that I skipped the mountaintop. Oh my god. That would be an idea actually, yeah. Jeez. Do I get an extra medal for, you know, most close death encounters?
TVG and George are like neck to neck. So cool. What a finish. Oh.
I couldn't tell where the runway was, so I'm kind of parked in the crossroads, I think.
Oh, you landed. Who passed first, TVG or George? This was like neck to neck.
I wasn't paying attention to him.
Oh, really?
But we were really close, yeah.
Oh, did I land at the wrong runway? Wrong airport.
Clock stopper? No, you're good.
Oh, no, okay.
You landed the proper wind direction as well?
I tried, yeah. And Cal, I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
$142.
142.29.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Damn it.
I've got 146. But the race that isn't a race is a Grand Prix race. So whoever crosses the finish line first wins. That's one race. The other race is the timed race. That isn't a race.
I love it.
In the excitement, I landed without my landing gear.
Don't worry, with the prize money you will get, you'll be able to repair everything.
What a pity if my task didn't start.
I didn't get what you said, Stevie, but nice race there in the end. I don't know who finished first between us.
Very much fluttering in the wings, and
that won't be long.
The red.
Have you got wine?
But my task didn't start.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Yes, a great pity.
It was good fun, nevertheless.
But it was very much fun, yes.
Yeah, and lots of flutter here as well. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Nice task. Thank you, Henri.
Yeah, thanks, Henry. That was so much fun. So what's your time, Clockstopper? 142 something?
142.29.
Oh, wow. 14303. So close.
So close.
It's so cool.
Damn, this is a strong thermal right next to the airport. I have spoilers fully open and I'm still climbing. Or at
Yeah,
least-
massive cloud over top.
You follow Henry as well, Clockstopper, sort of?
Come again?
Did you follow Henry to know where you were going, or not really? You made your own path? Because I followed Henry all the way.
I definitely made my own path.
Oh, wow.
We'll see in the GPX files.
That's pretty impressive.
That's why I really enjoy seeing the GPX files, just to see where everyone went.
Bunch of bounces there on the landing.
B21. Curious the difference on the nav computer time, and then you upload the GPX track to your site. The times sometimes differ. Well, I'm on my nav screen. I'm looking at 142.29, and the site shows 142. Well, okay, it's only a couple of seconds. Never mind. Sure.
If you want to apply for a soaring badge for this task, for the silver badge, then make sure you make a screenshot of the task page where it says task complete. That's the easiest way for me to validate it.
For fuck's sake. Flying too fast.
Oh, did you overstress?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that happened to me once as well.
Oh well.
The fluttering, though, is it really that? I felt like I always thought it was like a very extreme situation where it only happens in very rare occasions. But
what fluttering?
Well, in I mean, getting a green task completed screen will certainly give you some kind of validation. Yeah, I just wonder how much people will really care, in a race like this that isn't a race, but it's sort of a race.
It's always a race. Stop saying it's not a race.
The
This
task
is a
time.
race?
The task time is really only secondary, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
no.
this is a good path for testing out and doing this in this non-racing environment to see how can we do it and what can we do to prevent cheating, and then go for full racing, serious racing there you're not really allowed to fly stupid.
That's how it's done in Albatross, though. You have penalties if you go over speeding. You're allowed 3 seconds over speeding, but then you have to go back. Otherwise, you're going to get time penalty calculated for you at the end.
I mean,
that's how they do it in Albatross.
For a race, Andre and Alex were supposed to work on an update for the kinetic assistant, as I said last Saturday, that detects all these things, overspeeding and gives penalties, just like the real rules, right? So there's that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. If you can, you will do it, and you will use the limits within in the simulator. And if you can do it in the sim, then you do it. It's like you use exploits, like flying near over the beach because it gives some crazy lift just there. And no.
I have a question regarding all of this, especially
Запрашиваю
the
наземную
design of
буксировку.
gliders for the competitions that you guys really want to run. Why not do the NASCAR thing and just make a glider and everyone flies that glider? I mean, you could do it in an LS4. Henri would probably still win. But I know you want the realism stuff. But right now we have a couple of different competing gliders with different electronics in them. And
It's certainly an option. Certainly an option. If we don't manage to get the DG808 and the AS33 on the same level, then that's certainly an option, yeah. But all this competition stuff is still very much up in the air, and just a possibility and a plan and a thought, and we'll see if it happens.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but there's a difference between the events we're doing right now. These Saturday group flights, they're semi-casual, semi-racing, semi-casual. But if we really wanted to do like a more professional competition in the future, then we would need these things, obviously.
Yeah, and that would be really fun though. Casual and competitive, you know, that'd be great.
I mean, there's no 100% guarantee. You know, there's always a cheat somewhere, right? But
I personally
at least
I personally thought that Henry was cheating all the time anyway.
So, I don't want to interrupt your stroll there, but what the hell are you talking about, by the way? So the last half hour, I was just listening. Okay, I understand the concept, but are you talking about a plane or like a software or like what else? So is it no? Is it a timer or are you working on the plane? Ah, that's okay. Okay, that's what I want to know. Okay.
Well, I applaud all of that. I benefit here. I'm flying a DG. I benefit from many people's hard work, and there's a piece of it that you know there's always going to be casual people, and that's always what I think ahead from. Will you eventually design gliders which none of the casual people who enter will actually use? That question.
Are you B-21? Are you in charge as well of the? Is it a different part of the programming, the flight dynamics, or just a matter of modeling the plane, put it into the Microsoft? Okay, but you. So what's more time consuming? I would assume programming the flight computer rather than, you know, adjusting the flight dynamics of the plane.
So if you have a sound that annoys me after a time, then it's just, you know, that's one point where I would say I would rather use another plane, which the sound is like not annoying.
I think B-21 added a post to asking. I've been looking into changing the sound in the DG simply because I've heard too many explosions and gunshots in my life, and I can't hear the higher tones. So at some point, I think that we'll work around to being able to do that, change those things to what's acceptable to us.
I definitely like the AS33 tone better, especially also the higher range, which is a big benefit.
Yeah. Yeah.